Ohaneze backs Ipob on call for referendum. Hi, welcome to my channel. How are you doing this weekend? Please subscribe to this channel if you have not for more latest updates like this. Watch this video to the end to see how the Ohaneze Youth Council supports the Ipob call for referendum. Stay tuned. The Ohaneze Youth Council (OYC), a frontline Igbo youth sociocultural organization, has lent its voice to call for a United Nations supervised referendum for Nigeria. It describes the call as democratic and a way forward for the country. Addressing the newsmen over the weekend in Imo State capital, the president of the council, Comrade Igboayaka maintained it is within the tenets of democracy for people to pursue for self-determination. He said the council in full support for any democratic move to discredit the numerous issues surrounding the makeup of Nigerian Federation. Pro-Biafra groups are legally qualified to call for a restructuring referendum, having housed a good number of views of the Igbo nation and the struggle for a fair share in the Nigeria Federation against the clear marginalization of the Igbo race, evidenced in loop-sided federal key appointments, especially the service chiefs, he stressed. According to him, the call for the United Nations to play a coordinating and supervisory role in the proposed referendum is a right step in the right direction, geared towards ensuring fundamental human rights, especially freedom of expression, freedom of assembly, and freedom of association. Wow! Wow! You see, that's a nice one coming from Ohaneze Youth Council. This is to tell you that, yes, Biafra is arriving as an Ipob is getting to something. They are arriving somewhere. Now, these people have lended their voice in support of what the Ipob earlier wrote to the United Nations to conduct a referendum or to supervise it in Nigeria for the citizens to know, yes, this is where we want to belong and this is what we want for ourselves. Because as it is already, it's like some people don't have any other choice but to be in the country. Because if there were any other choice, they wouldn't be here. Considering what is happening, the insecurity, corruption here and there, bad leadership, I don't think so many people will want to remain here. So this Ohaneze is expatiating this, saying that it's a way of granting people a freedom as a fundamental human right. It's a way of safeguarding and securing it. Because when this referendum is conducted, you will see people exercise their freedom of association and freedom of anything they want to. You understand? Because as it is now, so many like the Igbos now, they are feeling purely marginalized. Not just they are feeling, as in everybody can understand the handwriting clearly on the wall that they are properly like so much marginalized in the country Nigeria. So it will give the Igbos the opportunity to determine if they still want to remain in the country or if they want to go home and continue with their nation that they deprived the freedom long ago. The country called Biafra. So this is a very welcomed development because, while some people, as in most of these people are there contesting, trying to campaign for 2023 presidential election. The Ipob is here crying out for Biafran's freedom this year. And now a pro as an Igbo group, well-known Igbo group, Ohaneze Youth, is in support of the Ipob. At least for the first time that I noticed that, yes, what they are saying is the right thing. They are going the right angle. Is the best thing to do. Nnamdi Kanu has earlier stated that you cannot force somebody to remain where he doesn't want to be. Biafrans don't want to remain in Nigeria and they cannot force to continue living in Nigeria. And well said, even in marriages, they said nobody is forced to remain in the marriage he or she does not want to continue with. And so therefore, nobody should be forced because of condition or whatever to remain in the country where he or she does not want to remain in. That is why they are calling for this referendum, so that people, the Biafran people and every other people that believe in justice, can exercise their fundamental human rights. The other day, it is reported that one community in the northern part of Nigeria left their community. Not less than 5,000 people, they left the community to no unknown destination because they don't even know where they are going. But these people, they have been exploited so much, they have been killed so much, they have been dealt with, and government is not doing anything in their protection. So this kind of people left their community to God knows where. Now, if this kind of referendum is conducted, it will actually give the people the sense of belonging, like it will give them the power to choose if they still want to continue in Nigeria or if they want to go home as a Biafran nation or even Oduduwa nation. So this is a right thing to do, and I lend my voice also to them, calling on the UN to do the needful. They need to do this if truly they want people to exercise their fundamental human rights, because already the Igbos are marginalized in Nigeria, according to the Biafrans. This is as a clear indication that they are not even seeing the Igbos as Nigerians. Because if they are seeing the Igbos as Nigerians, they will be the Igbos will be enjoying all the dividends that is going on in the country. Like everything that the country has will be shared equally among the geopolitical zones. But now it seems some certain region is there enjoying what is meant for the whole country. How can a president and all the three arms of government, as in their leaders, come from a definite or a particular region? Or how can the most sensitive position in the society, like security and all that, be occupied by the same people? It has never happened in the history of this country, but it's happening now. And it's a high level of nepotism. Everybody is seeing it, everybody knows it. And that is why people are crying out, making a clarion call to the UN to do the needful. I am totally in support of this cry for referendum. Let it be done so that people will determine if they really want to continue here or if they want to go and start their own life the way they want it. As it is already, the Igbos, their tradition differs from most of the traditions you see in Nigeria. I don't think there is a tribe in Nigeria that has a tradition similar to that of the Southeasterners. I don't think. So this thing can give these people the security that their religion is guided, their culture and the tradition is guided, their indigenous language and everything is guided. Because as it is now, they cannot really ascertain if their own culture, their belief, even their religion is guided as it is now. Having the genocide that is indirectly or partially happening in the country at the moment, you cannot say that you have your freedom of religion. You cannot say that you have your protection as a citizen of a country. So I would like these UN people to hear this cry for help, hear this clarion call, and do the needful so that people will live their life to the fullest, exactly the way they want it. I think it's a welcome development. I like what the Ohaneze youths are doing now. This is what it should have been. Assuming these people are, all the Igbos are coming together under the umbrella of Ipob to pursue this Biafra, that's like to agitate for this Biafra. I think that by now their victory would have been certain. The only problem there is that some politicians are there lobbying for political positions, political appointments, while the poor masses are there like crying out for them to stay on their own as a Biafran nation. But when they come together like this, when they march together like this, two good heads, they said, is better than one. You can never compare two good heads with one. When they march as two in one now and pursue this common interest, which is Biafran's freedom, I think it will be easier for them to achieve it, and it will be easier for the people to enjoy what they have been longing for, what they have been deprived of all this while. People will now have the opportunity, you understand, to express themselves, like freedom of association, freedom of worship, and freedom of speech even. That is why I said this is a welcome address, and the ball is in the UN court. We just pray that they play the ball to the favor of the people that have cried unto them. Anyway, let us hear your own view in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.